2 to 3 years ago, I went to a free comic book day after party. It was so much fun. There were so many people there. There were so many things going on there. I remember going to the bathroom to take a leak, and I was getting tapped on the shoulder by at least 6 other women. Say, "Hey, are you almost done? We kind of want some privacy." And I thought to myself, "This is the best thing I've ever seen." What disrespect! What hypocrisy! It was fucking awesome. That was my first experience with Free Comic Book Day. The bands were awesome. Everyone was drunk. The party was huge. There was tons of people over there. Now I go there. There's at least 7 people. It was the most depressed. It was one of the most depressing Free Comic Book Days I've ever been to. And that's not even the start of all this shit. I mean, when I started going over there, they have a band they bring in every year. Awesome. Fucking awesome. These guys really know how to go at it. And I like them because they're dads. They're all dads. They got dad bods. They're like in their like mid-30s and whatnot. And they're jamming like crazy, singing about tits and all their other kind of stuff. Awesome fucking group. I love listening to them. And I thought, I'll come for them. And I come for them. And that's the only reason I stayed. Because everything else they had on there was so goddamn depressing. I remember one year they brought in a magician, and he said nothing but comic book jokes. Nothing but comic book jokes. What magician does that? Name me a single one that's out there is popular. And I can't even say the guy's name because it's one of those little secret ones, but he's actually fairly well known. I'll tell you guys like in the off-air thing, provided I don't, chuck my lunch, whatever that was. I can't even remember what I was eating, and I had to leave. And I didn't leave. I was upset, sure. But I left because I finished an entire bottle of red wine.
Oh.
Okay, now look. I wasn't sick. I wasn't overly drunk. But I had to go because that was the exact amount of liquor to make me be honest with you people. I can't fucking lie to your face and drink an entire bottle of red wine. I will be fucking honest to your face. And I knew I had to leave. Because I would never be welcome back to that store after that night. Oh my god.
Did you tell the obese ladies that they were making you uncomfortable?
See, okay, this is an inside joke. See, okay, you guys listening, you don't know this, but I'm talking about the after stuff. She's talking about the before stuff, and I posted this in the group where, okay. So I go in there. I'm waiting in line. A couple things happen. Let me start from start one. Okay.
I love drunk Smosh.
Fuck you. By the way, is your shirt off yet?
It is.
Thank God. Okay, so now I know what to do for a thumbnail. Am I doing a thumbnail? No, I'm not sober enough to do a thumbnail. Remind me tomorrow to do a thumbnail, and it's about this very topic that we're talking about. So, very first thing, I get there. About 6 in line. A couple other people show up. I'm waiting for my free comics because it's free comic book day. You get like all this stuff, and it's all costs you nothing. It's awesome. So I'm waiting in line, and this guy comes over. He comes in front of the line, and then he comes out back, and he starts talking to me. I don't know who the fuck this fucker is. I don't know nothing. All I know is he starts telling me he's from Red Deer, and he travels back and forth for work. Red Deer, by the way, is like the small bumfuck town. And is it in Alberta?
Yes.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's so much. I'm gonna allow this, but I would feel like a bad friend if I did not point out. You're gonna embarrass yourself, dude.
Hey, no, Dr. Randenbergham's not here. He's fine. Let him go.
I don't care if I embarrass myself. I'm already embarrassing myself because I'm not going to remember this in the morning. So anyway, this guy, fucking Red Deer, all right? He comes up to me. He's like in his 40s or something, and he starts talking to me, and then he just sort of stands there. All right? And I'm like 6 in line. There's like 3 other people behind me, and he starts talking to me, and then he just says a few things, and he doesn't move. And I look to him, and I think, are you here with some friends? He's like, nope, just here by myself. Okay. So, yeah, the line starts there, and it goes over there. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. And he just keeps standing next to me. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm too polite to tell him to go fuck himself. Because the line's, like, back there as he's just standing next to me. And he proceeds to stand there almost for the whole time. See, the guy in front of me, he's there with his wife, his ex-wife, and his kid. He's this older kind of guy. He does balloon animals and stuff. I thought, oh yeah, you're gonna be here for entertainment. Okay, that's cool. Well, it turns out this guy has a brain aneurysm, and his whole left side of his body goes numb. And this fucker, he starts falling on the ground, and he starts saying to everyone, oh, I'm okay, I'm fine, as he's just rolling everywhere, trying to get back up. It's so sad. His little girl, she's crying. She's fucking crying. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. As this guy, he's right in front of me, rolling around on the ground. Brain aneurysm. It's I don't know what to do. Anyway, his wife's calling the ambulance, and some other people who are like fire people come over to help this guy. And this little girl is crying up a storm. This is my free comic book day experience, ladies and gentlemen. This is supposed to be a day of fun. And here's this guy dying from an aneurysm or something. I don't know. What the fuck? I shouldn't be laughing, but it's so bad. I'm embarrassing myself, like Shrek said.
Oh, continue.
Okay, ambulance comes now, and the ambulance comes, takes the guy, and all this sort of chaos goes on there. Remember that guy I told you about for Med Deer? That motherfucker who wouldn't leave my side. All right, yeah. He goes missing, but I find him. And you know where he is? Front of the fucking line.
He talked his way up there, didn't he?
In the chaos amongst the ambulance and this guy rolling around, he disappears, and he ends up on the front of the fucking line. Now, of course, the manager comes over, sees him, tells him to go fuck himself. And what does this guy do? He comes right back next to me.
Oh, you're his friend now.
Well, apparently that's what
you're his line buddy.
Apparently that's the way he sees it. And
he's using you to get in.
I'm so upset with this guy. I'm like, I don't know you, buddy. You gotta go fuck yourself. I'm not...
Did you tell him to go to the back of the line like a good Canadian boy?
I'm a Canadian boy, so no, I didn't say nothing. I let him walk all over me like the fucking dirtbag that I am.
Oh, you gotta be a good Canadian boy. You tell him to go to the back of the line very politely. No cuts, sir. You must go to the back of the line. Justin
Trudeau is a perfect representation of Canadian cultures. He knows when to let people walk all over him, and I use him as an example. Was he brown? No.
Then you shouldn't have let him walk all over you.
But he was older than me. That makes him an elder of some sort. You got me there. You got me there.
That's true.
She's got me in a politically correct headlock. I don't know what else to say.
You got a face full of boob, though.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the closest I've gotten.
Okay, so you haven't told everybody about the fat women with the silk yet.
You see, okay. Now, to lift the spirits up, there was a couple performers there. And they're from some sort of dance group or whatever. And no one knows this because I posted the video of it. They were these three, and I found out they were actually belly dancers.
Oh!
God! In a kind of Sailor Moon kind of outfit. And these three women, obviously in their middle ages or whatever, fat as fuck, going around and they're doing this little dance thing with ribbons and Sailor Moon-ish kind of outfits, highly revealing, very sexual in a lot of ways. I mean, I would say it's inappropriate, but it is a free comic book day thing. So, I mean, there was a guy in a Catwoman outfit. So, I mean, who am I to judge, really? Let's be honest here.
You kind of judge the guy in the Catwoman outfit, since I'm assuming he was fat.
No, he was a bit pudgy, but that's because he's a father there with his daughter, and she was in the Tim Burton Catwoman outfit. So take it with what you will. That was
if my daughter dresses as Catwoman, I'm not going to also dress as Catwoman.
All right, Schmeckel, tell me. If
you must draw me as Catwoman. Don't let him tell you to draw me as Storm. She sucks.
No, I want her as White Storm.
No.
That's White Storm.
Catwoman.
White Storm. It would piss everybody off.
No. Catwoman. It's more appropriate.
You look nothing like Catwoman. You're pudgy.
I'm not pudgy. You're pudgy.
Not fat.
Also, Storm's not fat either.
No, but Storm's black, which is like being fat.
I approve of this conversation.
I even have the ears. I want to be Catwoman. Fuck
that might be the worst thing I've ever said alive.
Yeah, you implied that fucking fat people can't change.
Fat people can change. Just
no. I mean, I'm insulting black people by comparing them to the fats.
All right. Well, I actually got to go. Zell's waiting for me outside. I will be watching. So
you tell him. You tell him he's not my favorite anymore.
You tell Zell say this is from Semaj.
Tell Zell he's got a tiny little dick, and nobody's gonna suck it because Kadunt is like his sister, and she's the only woman he's involved with currently that's not married.
Tell Zell, please, Brock.
Tell Zell those words I just said. I'm glad we're offline.
We're not.
And just please tell Zell that I'm sorry from Semaj. Okay.
No worries.
He'll know what that means.
All right.
I may not be completely proud of the things I've said and done while under the influence of wine.
Punch him in his tiny, probably wart-covered dick.
How am I supposed to do that? I'm in Canada.
Brock's near him. Brock's about to see him.
I relay the message.
All right, thank you. Schmeckle, you do realize this is a drawing. I don't actually have an Infinity Gauntlet.
You don't need an Infinity Gauntlet to punch Zell in his tiny little penis.
It might be hard to find it.
You know, if you hit the general area, you'll probably hit it.
My hand's big.
Somewhere where the dick usually is.
My hand's big enough I can decimate that area. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Samash, have you vented enough yet?
Not yet. One second.
Yeah, continue going. You were the one to start this. I was going to go to bed.
Yeah, you can go to bed in a bit. You know those.
Go have sex and go to sleep.
Well, just jerk off. You'll be fine. Do it like a man. Anyway, so I'm talking. So, like I said before, we have these belly dancers. God damn, it was harsh. But you know the person in charge of this dance group. So she had a solo dance thing all by herself, and she was this skinny woman, highly attractive, in a Star Trek uniform, doing a little like I'm talking classic Kirk Star Trek mini skirt kind of thing, doing a very, very fun little dance. And I've noticed looking at the crowd that when the belly dancers come out, no one looks at them. But when this Star Trek woman, this skinny Star Trek woman comes out there, everyone's looking. I'm like, I can't help but feel like you're being a cunt by letting women who are trying to feel attractive about themselves dance out there, and no one pays attention to them. But you get all the eyes because you're the skinny one. God damn, I hate that. Something about that just pissed me right off. That's the start of my day.
Did you check out the fat ones?
What?
Were you checking out the fat ones?
I was the only one looking, apparently. And looking long enough to take a video.
We have a $2 donation from Slayer Raven. He says, White Storm. I want to see heads explode. And then we got a bunch of comments in the chat saying White Storm.
Nope. No.
I think you got to make a non-White Storm.
Oh, she sucks. I'd rather be a lady Storm.
Storm is one of the best characters they got up until the point.
Oh, make me Wolverine. Wolverine's better.
And Canadian.
Yeah, make me Wolverine. I'm okay with this.
I mean, a $2 super chat, that's actual money. I mean,
I got a $2 super chat from Master Anonymous earlier that says, "Don't make me White Storm."
Yeah, but that
Anon. Did Semaj get that money?
I'll send it to him to not do this to me.
Semaj, I will send you $4
I'll send you $10.
I'll send you 20.
I'll PayPal you 100.
Are you?
I got a kid to raise.
I'm too drunk to say no.
Well, we need Anon as White Storm.
Oh, she sucks.
Anon, what?
You know what? Semaj, I want Brockus as the Black Panther.
She doesn't even really control lightning. She just makes it rain a little.
Well, and creates tornadoes and ice storms.
Boo-hoo! She makes it uncomfortable.
Essentially a goddess.
No.
She's the best kind of weather woman, the accurate kind.
I like Catwoman.
Well, yeah.
Catwoman is a little bitch with no powers and just.
She's
a little sneaky.
Yes.
She's a little sneaky. That's the whole thing.
I have a whip. God.
Wait, do you have a whip, or is Master? Oh, Shrekka left.
No, I actually have a whip.
Oh, you have a whip.
Yeah,
okay, I thought. I thought the power dynamic between your relationship was understandable.
It's my whip, but he uses it.
Oh, okay. All right. We started this relationship. I tell him exactly what I had.
Yeah, no, I'm very much a sub. I'm happy to be that way.
Okay, so that you saw his thumbnail. That was missing the proper marks.
You did miss the proper marks. I'm just so glad you haven't vomited yet. Very proud of you.
You know what? Raging has that habit.
Oh, good. It's keeping you from vomiting. You're gonna lay down and vomit, though.
I might. I mean, like I said, red wine makes me honest, and that's never a good thing for anyone.
Are you drinking water?
I am now. Now that I'm home.
You'll be okay. You won't have too much of a hangover if you drink a lot of water.
The water and Advil, which of course the water part's true, but the Advil is complete bullshit. That was debunked like 3 years ago.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
What was I bitching about? I was bitching about drag queens. Oh no, I wasn't bitching about drag queens. I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, little Jay, he says, "What about Anon as Catwoman, but the entire suit is white? What is with you people?"
Apparently they have race in the mind. They're a bunch of racists.
No. I want Anon as something that plays into the only thing she's got going for her, the mohawk,
which is kind of going away.
Uh-oh.
Oh, are you gonna shave it off?
No, I'm probably gonna grow it long, but so it'll be too long.
Grow your hair into proper lady hair.
No, it's gonna be too. The mohawk itself will be there, but it'll be too long to put up ever again.
Anon, are you gonna look like a woman?
No, I mean I can't not look like a woman. I have tits, man.
No, are you gonna look like a lady?
No, no.
She always looks like a lady when she's cooking.
Aww.
No. She looks like a spiky-haired man.
No, I don't. I'm too hippie to be a man.
On top of that, she's quickly becoming the cunt stream's waifu, so you might want to be careful about that. Henceforth, why?
Yeah. Remind me so much. We need to find a new woman so that doesn't happen.
Oh no, I'm making you a sandwich. You can't replace me now.
No. If she's the cunt stream waifu, our whole thing with trying to use women to bring people in is done.
I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. I think it's hilarious.
That's totally gonna be the cunt stream.
Well, I could tell.
Well, really Anon.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna be Kadunt.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, Kadunt. She's whipped her titties out.
Speaking of Kadunt, I need to.
No, she hasn't.
Oh, was that off air?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Both of them have shown their titties off air.
Oh. I miss Lo-Fi, so that's why I said Kadunt.
Lo-Fi, I've never seen Lo-Fi's face, but Lo-Fi is thin with nice boobies. Lo-Fi, actually, Semaj is probably the expert at this point on Lo-Fi titties.
Mm-hmm. I admit to nothing.
Attaboy.
Which reminds me.
Did you get the message I sent you earlier, Semaj?
I may have.
They want a proper thumbnail for Not Safe for Wednesdays.
Okay.
And I didn't bother telling them. Semaj will do it for free if I ask him. Instead, they had already offered to send you lewds, so I was like, "Yeah, do that. Then he'll do it." You should have lewds from both Kadunt and Lo-Fi.
I admit to nothing and everything. I disavow and accept everything. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing, so we won't worry about that.
By the way, Semaj, you're next in line for a sandwich. After Speckle gets his, I will send you yours.
That's true. You guys are going to be living closer together, so at some point he's getting a sandwich.
No, I'm sending him a sandwich. In June, I'm going to send him a sandwich to where he is, and then I will send you yours. He's the guinea pig, Semaj. I'm making sure that it actually gets to him and he can eat it and not die. Then I'll send it to you.
I can eat anything and not die.
We'll see about that.
I can eat those gold-covered wings. And then, despite the fact that I probably have a bunch of chemicals in me that don't deal well with gold, I'd probably live.
We'll see about that.
I'm not sure I'm actually safe to eat anything I'm not familiar with. Any of the chemicals could potentially cause me a lot of damage because I'm filled with ridiculous chemicals.
It's true. Semaj, we're cutting into Semaj's
do. But yeah, Semaj, yell at something.
All right, drag queens. You know what?
Queens. Fuck drag queens.
Remember when I said earlier that I remember when we had like magicians and we even had like fucking like trapeze artists and jugglers and all that kind of stuff at these little fucking after party events. Now we got a fucking drag queen. We got overweight belly dancers, drag queens, and well, that's about it. We had lots previous years. This fucking sucks. And you know what this thing is? No one was looking at the belly dancers. No one was laughing at the drag queen either. She was a drag queen comedian. No one was laughing. So and I couldn't stand it.
He's gonna start yelling any second.
Semaj drag queens are not she's. They are gay men and/or straight men pulling a huge fucking joke on their buddies who dress up as chicks and dance around. They are not somebody that you refer to as she.
They're not someone.
Semaj.
They're not trans.
They're not people. What the fuck is wrong with you? They don't even know what they are. There you see? See? There you go. Put the mic away. Drop it already. Don't worry. This night's almost over. Because I was fucking upset. But at that point, I think I brought 2 bottles of cheap wine, white and red. I pretty much downed the entire bottle I brought over. No, actually, I did drown. I remember sitting in a chair, just holding this empty bottle, kept trying to drink last drop out of it. It just wasn't happening. Music was great. Everything else was terrible. And don't even get me started on the comics themselves. Fucking depressing. Nothing worth reading. This was probably the worst free comic book day I've ever gone through. It's depressing as hell. So that's pretty much it. I can remember good days from previous free comic book days, but man, it's a shadow of its former self.
Comic book days sucked, everybody. Good night. Go kill yourselves.
You know, a lot of these comic shops, they make their money through Magic the Gathering. They don't make money through comics anymore. It's sad.
Yeah, because comics suck right now.
It totally does.
Harder!
Schmeckle.
Faster!
Harder. I know you can do better.
There you go.
Yeah, that's your working hand.
Put into it.
Earn that Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah. I mean, if I had the Infinity Gauntlet, my orgasms would be amazing.
Oh, you know what? The fucking drag queen tried to make jokes about like Infinity War, but look, like Thanos. He's a fucking giant, muscular, purple alien with a golden hand encrusted with jewels. And a drag queen couldn't make any kind of gay joke, prolapse, something or other, smacking his bitch around, or the bling. It's fucking Thanos. He's rife for drag jokes. All right? I listed things that you could make drag jokes about fucking like Thanos. This guy couldn't do it.
I'm so sorry, Semaj. Are you okay? Do you need a hug?
I need a bucket. I'm gonna end this schmeckle. I think I'm gonna puke.
Oh no! Do we want to get a puking on air?
You gotta puke before I'm gonna hit the stop button.
No! Please no!
No. Hold on.
There's too much moldy cheese, mold in general.
No. Semaj, drink more water. You'll be fine.
The guy paid for this like barbecue sandwich truck or whatever to feed the people there. It smelled terrible, just terrible.
Like dead rats or.
Don't think about it.
Oh
no!
A rat covered with like strong mustard.
No! Oh!
End it.
No!
Semaj, your grandmother's pussy. Your grandmother's moldy, blue, smelling pussy.